We have been discussing about the 21st century skills. The term 21st century skills refers to a broad set of knowledge, skills, work habits, and character traits that are believed by the educators, school reformers, college professors, employers, as well as many other people around. To be critically important to success in today's world, this is very, very essential. And particularly in collegiate programs and contemporary careers and workplaces, this is considered to be very important. Generally speaking, the 21st century skills can be applied in all academic subject areas and in all educational, career, and civic settings throughout a student's life. So now, if we come to know the outcome of these 21st century skills, I think many of you would start implementing in learning these 21st century skills for your own self as well as for your kids. So let us now see the outcomes of these 21st century skills. So the broad outcomes of 21st century skills is our topic today. So here we're going to first take the critical thinking. So by learning critical thinking skill, what will be the outcome? Number one is effective reasoning. That is being able to use reasoning appropriate to the situation. Number two, using systems and process with intelligent and rational thinking. And number three is judgment and taking decision. That's very, very important in life. So you will be able to analyze and evaluate various perspectives, and also you can make correlation between various types of information available and also interpret the available information and form conclusions after effective analysis and reflect the pros and cons of experiences to solve problems. So this critical thinking is going to give you so many outcomes. And so be ready, my dear ladies and gentlemen, to involve yourself in learning and practice critical thinking. And second one is creativity and innovation. So here, to think creatively, use various techniques for creating and evolving new ideas such as brainstorming, and then use all available concepts to create or conceive and perceive novel and useful ideas, and then elaborate, refine, analyze, and evaluate ideas to improve one's own creative efforts. So creativity and innovation is the need of the hour, and that can be improved by practice. And then work creatively with others, develop, implement, and communicate new ideas to others, be open and responsive to diversity, incorporate group input and feedback into the work, understand the practical limits for adopting new ideas, think different, and treat failure as an opportunity to learn and improve, and implement innovation. Implement creative ideas for a useful contribution. And number three, collaboration. So here, collaborate with others. Working with others is very, very important. Ability to work, this is the outcome. Ability to work effectively and respectively in diverse scenarios, and assume shared responsibility for collaborative work and value the individual contributions made by each team member. Be adaptable to accomplish a common goal. These are all the outcomes of developing your collaboration skill. And then comes the communication skill. So here in communication skill, this will help you to communicate clearly. Effective oral, written, and non-verbal communication in a variety of forms and diverse social, cultural, linguistic context. And also communicate clearly, which will help you to improve your listening skill, that is listening effectively to infer meaning, and use several forms of media and technologies and know their effectiveness, and use communication for a variety of purpose and function. So these are all going to be your outcome when you're going to practice this communication skill. Then comes a very important information literacy, media literacy, and technology literacy. So here, the outcomes are going to be, you will be able to efficiently and critically access and evaluate the information, use information accurately and creatively for resolving issue or problem, and you will be able to manage the flow of information from a wide variety of sources, apply a fundamental understanding of the ethical or legal issues surrounding the access and use of information. Then comes this media literacy. Understand the preparation and purpose of media messages. So these are all the outcome if you are going to be good at expert in media literacy, and then examine various manners or ways of interpreting messages. Understand the ethical or legal issues regarding the access and use of media. Understand and utilize the most appropriate data or tools, characteristics, and conventions, and understand and effectively utilize the most appropriate expressions and interpretations in diverse multicultural environments. Then comes the technology literacy. So what do we gain from this? Use technology as a tool to research, organize, evaluate, and communication information, and use digital technologies, communication networks, and tools to access, manage, integrate, evaluate, and create information for functioning in the real life. Then comes the flexibility and adaptability skill. So what do we get from this? Ready to change, adapt to various and varied multiple roles, jobs, responsibilities, schedules, and contexts. So this is ultimately, this is going to be very, very useful if you're going to upskill yourself with this flexibility and adaptability skill, and also work effectively in scenarios of changing priorities. Then comes be flexible. How can you be flexible? If you are flexible, what will happen? Incorporate feedback effectively and understand, negotiate, and balance diverse views and beliefs to get solutions, particularly in multicultural environments. Then deal positively with praise, setbacks, and criticism. So you will be able to get these outputs if you're going to improve your flexibility and adaptability skill. Then comes the leadership and responsibility, which is very, very, very important. So what do we get by mastering yourself with this leadership skill? Lead while guiding. So use interpersonal and problem solving skills to influence and guide others towards the goal, and involve strengths of others to accomplish a common goal, and inspire others to attain their best by example, and demonstrate integrity and ethical behavior in using influence and power. So these are all the outcomes. And also be responsible to everyone. So act responsibly, keeping in mind the welfare of society and the nation. Then comes the initiative and self-direction. So what do we get? Managing goals and time. So set goals with tangible and intangible success criteria. So if you're going to master this initiative and self-direction skill, and if you are able to manage the goals and time, then you will be able to set goals with tangible and intangible success criteria and utilize time and manage workload efficiently. And then you will be able to work independently, monitor, define, prioritize, and complete your tasks. And then be self-directed learners. So this is very, very important, which will help you to explore new information to achieve mastery in a task, and also take initiative to get skills up to the professional level, and be a lifelong learner, and critically and positively analyze past to make the future better. Then comes the productivity and accountability. So you will be able to manage projects if you are able to develop that skill, and set and meet goals even in the face of obstacles and competing pressures, and also prioritize, plan, and manage work to achieve and intended results, and also give results, practice values, ethics, and skills of professionalism, time management, punctuality, discipline, patience, collaboration, and receptiveness to give proper results. So if you're going to improve this skill, you will be able to be master of all these things. And then the social and cross-cultural interaction. So here, effective interaction is very, very important. You have to listen. You will be able to listen more. You will know when to speak, and also you will behave respectfully. So these are all the outcomes if you're going to master this social and cross-cultural interaction skill. And also working in a team with diversity, you will be able to respect differences and work effectively with people from diverse backgrounds, and blend the use of ideas from diverse teams to innovate and implement. And also you will be able to be open to various perspectives. So my dear ladies and gentlemen, today we have seen the multiple outcomes if you're going to master these 21st century skills. So why don't you take it seriously and start upskilling yourself and become an expert, so that you will be welcomed by all the industry experts and also the people as education experts, as educators also. This is very, very essential for your students. So my dear ladies and gentlemen, I hope this session would have been very, very useful for you. Kindly leave your feedback after listening to this, and also implement the same in your institution. Stay blessed.